I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Shirley, will you call the roll, please?
Here. Gillespie. Here. Ball. Here. Walker.
Here.
Sticky.
Here.
Reinhurst. Here. Kaczynski.
Okay, on the meeting agenda for tonight, under Department and Committee reports, we have item A, Operation Services. The monthly report is in your packet, as is item B, the sewer report from the city. Item C is DDA Director's report. Item D, the Building and Grounds Committee minutes are in your packet from the June meeting. Item E, Planning Commission minutes are in your packet. Item F, Zoning Administrator's monthly report. There is no Personnel Committee report or minutes. Item H, the Elections Commission minutes are in your packet. I, no Board of Review. Item J, the Fire Department. I did not see a report in the packet unless I missed it, and I don't see anything on the desk, so I don't know if Jim didn't get a report into Tammy. And then items K and L, no ZBA report or PEG report. Under new business, we have item A, consideration of approval of a resolution of the Charter Township of Filer Board of Trustees to amend the 2023 fiscal year budget by removing an expired fire bond debt from the budget expenses and to appropriate delinquent millage revenue to the township's general fund. Item B is consideration of approval of 30 hours per week and benefits for the secretary slash water and sewer billing clerk. And then we have an agenda addendum. Item C for new business would be consideration of approval in the amount of $1,900 to Straight Fence to install an 8-foot gate at the Oak Hill Park well house fence. And if there's nothing else, we need a motion for approval. Motion by Steggy, second by Dean Cruz to approve the meeting agenda for tonight. Any discussion?
We did.
Straight fence? Yeah, we did. Oh, that reminds me. There is another item, $350 additional for the roof repair at Filer City Park, and I forget all about that, so if you two gentlemen will withdraw your motions so we can add that and include it. So then, let's add item D, quote, in the amount of $350 additional to the $4,000 quote for the roof repair at Filer City Park for the pavilion roof. And I have it on my phone. Bob stopped over this afternoon to talk to me about that, and then while he was there, he called and talked with Edmondson. What's his first name? It's not Edmondson?
No, the guy who's
Yeah.
Larson.
Larson. Yeah, Mike Larson. Anyway, he did call and speak with him and ask him to send a written quote so we'd have it for the meeting tonight. And he said he would get that to Bob, and he did, and in a text. And I told Bob, when you get it, just forward it to me and I'll print it out at home. Well, wouldn't you know, I can always print from my computer, my iPhone, my laptop. I couldn't get this thing to print tonight, so it's on here if anybody wants to see it. It is an additional $350. So that would be,
Oh, it's the 354.
oh, there are, when they tore the roof off, they found 6 sheets of plywood that were rotted. They said if it had been up there much longer, it would probably have caved in. So it's a replacement of 6 sheets of plywood, decking, and yeah, the materials and a little additional labor. So an additional $350, which I didn't think was too bad a price, considering the going rate for plywood right now. So that would be addendum item D for the,
Nothing else, I'll now make a motion for approval of
meeting agenda.
the meeting agenda.
Thank you, Tom. Dean, you want to second that? Okay, so we got a motion by Steggy, second by Dean Cruz to approve the meeting agenda for tonight. Any other discussion? All those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. On the consent agenda for tonight, we have item A, the minutes of the rescheduled regular board meeting from June 7th, 2022. B, the financial reports. C is approval of the Township General Fund expenditures, which include the fire department. Those include checks numbered 39662 through 39759, with check number 39670 being voided. Accounts payable total $180,362.28. Payroll $16,049.02 for a grand total of $196,411.30. D is approval of water department expenditures, and those are checks numbered 2982 through 2990, and they total $32,798.39. Item E is approval of sewer operating expenditures, checks numbered 1167 through 1169, and those total $3,493.72. Item F is approval of the monthly ACH payments to the state of Michigan and IRS in the amount of $6,391.68. Item G is approval in the amount of $1,900 to Michigan Townships Association for the Premium Pass Unlimited Online Learning Subscription. And item H is approval of running an ongoing ad on the Township website to fill vacant committee members for Downtown Development Authority until December 31st, 2024. Under communication and announcements, item A, communication in your packet concerning the Hamlet project. Item B is communication from Brown Township regarding their notice of public hearing on an ORV ordinance. That meeting will take place on July 13th, 2022. And then item C is a report on water main replacement, the project, which we'll be meeting with Blake Smith regarding tomorrow. And if there's no other changes to the consent agenda, I would entertain a motion for approval. Motion by Brian Cruz, second by Hachinsky to approve the consent agenda for tonight. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Public comment. We have someone here from Conservation District.
Yeah, I'm from the Fantasy Conservation District. I just wanted to drop off some materials for you guys.
Any other discussion? Okay, Shirley, would you call the roll, please?
One more thing about that, because I think that if you read this, I think there's something in there, if I recall, that talks about the amount of money versus what you projected to be.
Right.
But it could be different. If they say you are projecting, that means that there's a...
Every month that it goes along with more interest.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Ready for the roll call?
Yes.
Paul? Yes. Andrews?
Yes.
Jacinski? Yes. Walker?
Yes.
Oleski?
Yes.
Yes.
Brian Cruz?
Okay, item B is consideration of approval of 30 hours per week and benefits for our secretary and water sewer billing clerk. And we did assign a committee to review that, and I know Brian and Shirley and Dean, were you the third member on that? Okay.
Well, we're still reviewing.
Okay.
I sent the ordinance over to Richard. I will tell you though that when Angie was here with the audit last month, Brian was here, that he was here, and we picked her brain on that about benefits for townships our size, and her answer was that none of them happened. So,
None of them in the area or across the state, or? Okay.
Thing is, if we go 30 hours, then we're obligated for a pension and insurance and all that. One good thing that I think Richard is working on that we can do is add benefits. We didn't know if we could. We can add benefits to Tammy or Olin, give them a week's vacation or a 401k or something without, as long as we don't hit that 30 hours. We're allowed to do that.
well, we don't know yet. So
We don't know yet, but we think he's
that's what he's looking into.
looking into it. He thinks he may be able to. If that's the case, I think that would be good. Stay below that 30, having to deal with health insurance and everything, because we're looking at it, it's like 53 to 55 grand a year. It is.
For health insurance?
Overall.
Oh,
Wages
total,
and package.
okay.
And like Shirley said, I checked with Madison Township, Bergwis is, I'm close to that. They're twice the size of Pilot. They don't have real full time. The only one in the area, I think, is Pierre Marquette, but they got big money. Big money.
Yeah.
But nobody else that we've talked to have full-time employees. And I'm not against it, it's just that we're looking at the overall, what it's gonna cost. Because if we look at one and then, it's close to, it's right
Yeah.
up to 30. We could legally offer them something, give them vacation, paid vacation, or give them a 401k or something like that, and satisfy them.
They may not call it vacation, maybe there's some other word for it, like personal time off.
Yeah.
Something like that, but anyway, I heard back from Richard did send it on down to a lawyer in Grand Rapids that has human resource knowledge.
Okay,
That's
good.
important for you about that.
It's realistic.
That's what we know so far.
Okay, good. Anything else on that? Yep. All right, thank you. Item C, consideration of approval in the amount of $1,900 to Straight Fence to install an 8-foot gate at the Oak Hill Park well houses fence. And I don't recall if everyone is up on this, how this came to be, what it involves, but basically it's the existing gate that was installed, which is I believe a 14-foot gate, but it's offset to the west, and that is for large equipment, like Northern Pump and Well, when they came in and pulled the well 2 or 3 years ago, when we had that work done there. They have to pull it through the roof and that, and they have to get their equipment in there. That's, and they worked from that west side, and so that was where Mike told Aaron Haywood that, you know, we needed the gate for that, but I guess he forgot about the need to get to that door, the walk-through door of the well house, because when they take chemicals in, the chlorine barrels, for example, are a little over 550 pounds, and so Jeremy uses the Tommy lift to drop them, sets them right down in that concrete pad right outside the door, and then rolls them in, and you can't negotiate that from coming in from the other gate. So that was the, and I guess I did speak with everybody on that, didn't I? I'd forgotten about that individually. Yeah, I forgot I did, so I'm repeating myself. Then I found out today that there's a shipment coming in, I think Tammy said Wednesday, and he's Monday, and so he's got to get that in that well house. So I did contact Aaron Haywood today and asked him if he could, at least, even if he doesn't get the gate installed, at least cut the opening for it so that Jeremy can get those in there this week. And he said, yeah, he would do that, no problem. So, sorry.
I'll make a motion.
I'll start.
Okay, motion by Brian Cruz, second by Kolonowski to approve the quote in the amount of $1,900 from Straight Fence to install an 8-foot gate at the Oak Hill Park well house fence. Any other discussion?
So we're going to have 14-foot gate plus 8-foot.
Yes. And the 8-foot will be directly in front of the door, so you can drive right straight up, back up to that door. The other gate, the only time it's going to be needed is if we have to do major repairs or something and they have to get large equipment in there again. Anything else? Shirley, go ahead.
Kaczynski. Cruz. Kolonowski. Walker.
Yes.
Brian Cruz. Small. Yes.
Okay, and then item D is approval for the additional amount of $350 added to the $4,000 bid for the roof repair at the Filer City Park Pavilion.
I'll second.
Motion by Kolonowski, second by Steggy to approve the additional $350 for the roof repair project at the Filer City Park Pavilion roof. Any discussion?
Say Filer City or without.
Filer City Park, yeah. Did I have a motion on that?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought so. Okay.
So
All right. All those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. And that's it. Any public comment? Any other public comment tonight? Okay. Anything else to come before the board tonight? Dean, you got anything? That was on the consent agenda, wasn't it? Yeah, that was consent agenda. Yeah, so we approved that. Dale, anything? Shirley? Tom?
Nothing.
Brian?
they had issues with a lock at the Satarga graduation women's bathroom, but I brought it up to Bobby.
They got to take care of
They
it.
were going to look at it.
Okay.
Three women got locked in the town.
All at once?
No. Separate times.
Tom, you got anything?
Yeah. Looks like we're gonna get a freebie on the Hoyer Hill repair. It's a project that we're going up probably to the landfill. Start piling road.
The road commission is doing that?
They're gonna be starting construction on that here for a while.
Okay, I didn't see that.
And then for our audience, if they get to see it, our garbage will be a day late again because of the holiday.
Yep. Yep.
And that was in the paper, a lot of people forget.
Yeah.
And if anybody was up and down the highway today, that they saw,
See the tire tracks? They were doing.
The DDA sign or,
no, the surveyor,
oh, Spicer Group?
Spicer Group was out there working. And they were doing markings alongside the road. There were 2 units running up and down. They must be remapping is what the guy told me. They're remapping, so they're putting marks down. Some kind of truck and pick up those survey marks along the road. And I gotta believe it's for that project because we started that strike and they went to the bridge down in town. So they're planning 5 years ahead for our survey of the road.
Yeah.
That's how far it is before they get it. So we saw them there. At first I thought they were marking something for our sewer.
I forget the second, well, I guess it's the third part of that project. It'll end, in Filer Township, the last part of it. I think that was for 27, wasn't it? 27.
5 years away.
Yeah.
And roundabout, they're starting with 12.
Right.
And then it seemed like there was a lot of activity, which is good on our zoning activity.
Yeah.
Some land splits and some lots made up.
Yeah.
Good to me.
I just want to tell you, they were full of hole shots. Straight down the highway, from my house over the Finley's house. Good job.
Well, you talked about Larry's report, and I don't know how much you've heard about the deal with U-Haul wanting to go in there. And I did have in my mailbox, I don't know if this is, if I picked it up today or this weekend, but from Americo Real Estate Company. And it's regarding the U-Haul storage, using the Kmart building for that. They would have storage units inside the building, and they would have the regular U-Haul service also at that location. So, and I know U-Haul had inquired, I want to say 3 or 4 years ago about it. I had a conversation with a gentleman, and then there was never any follow-up on it, but I don't know, Dean. I read this today, and it didn't. I don't recall reading anything about that.
August 1st.
Is that their projected opening? Okay. They've been. Oh, really? Homemade?
The recipe that they perfected, that they have in their other 2 locations.
Ran out special for gas in Rockford at, well, $2.99 a gallon for $12.
New View did?
July, yeah,
And then I also had one other thing I just wanted to share with you. Thank you note in my box from Yarrow Brown, directed to the board. Thank you so much for working in the housing, or with Housing North, to bring the Housing Ready program to Manistee County. We are excited for this partnership and grateful for your support. We will be in touch as this program is brought to your community. likely in August of 2022. Thank you again. Please reach out anytime with questions. So, and I guess we did get that contract language straightened out with them. So that's all I have. If there's nothing else, entertain a motion for adjournment.
I'll second.
Motion by Dean Cruz, second by Brian Cruz to adjourn. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carried.